Welcome to Stay Secure 360, where we break down real-world security, safety, and frontline professionalism. The first minute of an incident often decides whether the situation gets controlled or gets chaotic. When something kicks off, people panic, rush, assume, and miss details. And that is exactly why the first 60 seconds matter so much. Because in that first minute, you are setting the tone for everything that follows. You are deciding whether the response will be organized or messy, whether communication will be clear or confused, whether people will act with control or react with emotion. So in this video, I'm going to break down what usually goes wrong in the first 60 seconds of a security incident, what your priority should be, what you need to establish quickly, and why calm communication matters more than most people realize. The first minute of a security incident often decides whether the situation gets controlled or gets chaotic. When something kicks off, people panic, rush, assume, and miss details. That's why the first 60 seconds should be about control, information, and action. What usually goes wrong first is not always the incident itself, but the response. People rush in without thinking, make assumptions too early, focus on the wrong detail, or talk over each other and create confusion. That's how manageable incidents become harder to control. Your priority order should be simple: personal safety, threat assessment, communication, containment, and support response. First, check immediate safety. Is the scene safe? Is anyone in danger? Is there a weapon? Is the person violent? Is there a medical risk? Then assess the threat. Is it verbal or physical, active or contained, one person or several, escalating or holding steady? Next, communicate clearly. In the first minute, communication should be brief, factual, and useful. Say what's happening, where it is, what the threat level looks like, and what support is needed. For example, control: aggressive male at reception, verbal only at this stage, refusing to leave, backup required. That's much better than sounding panicked or vague. Then think about containment. That means stopping the situation from spreading or getting worse. It could mean creating space, keeping bystanders back, separating people, protecting staff, or stopping the person from moving further into the site. After that, call the right support, whether that's another officer, a supervisor, first aid, building management, or emergency services. You also need to establish 5 things quickly: what happened, where it is, who is involved, whether anyone is injured, and whether the threat is still ongoing. You do not need the full story in the first minute, but you do need the right essentials. Calm communication matters because poor communication creates chaos. Under stress, people talk too much, leave out key facts, or repeat assumptions as truth. A controlled response needs clear, short, factual communication. If you sound panicked, others will feel panicked too. Bad assumptions also make incidents worse. People assume someone is drunk when they may be having a medical episode, assume it's just verbal when it's about to become physical, or assume someone else has already called for help. Good security is based on observation, not guesswork. Take this example. An aggressive person is refusing to leave reception. In the first 60 seconds, assess safety first. Is it verbal only? Are staff safe? Is the person invading space, making threats, or showing signs of turning physical? Then communicate clearly. Control: aggressive male at main reception, refusing to leave, verbal only at this stage, staff safe behind desk, backup required. After that, contain the situation by keeping others back, maintaining distance, protecting staff, and stopping the person from moving deeper into the site. If it stays verbal, use calm direction. If it turns physical, priorities shift immediately to safety, support, and procedure. The goal of the first minute is not to solve the whole incident, it's to stabilize it. Don't rush blindly. Stabilize, assess, communicate, and act. Subscribe to Stay Secure 360 for more practical security and incident response content.